50 Cent just crashed out after Big Meech sold his life rights to Rick Ross for $120 million. The entire hip-hop world is spinning after Big Meech, the iconic figure behind the infamous Black Mafia Family, BMF, turned his back on 50 Cent again. This time, it's not just personal. It's business, legacy, loyalty, and over $120 million on the table. After trusting 50 Cent to tell his story through the hit STARZ series BMF, Big Meech has just announced he's selling his life rights again. This time to none other than Rick Ross, 50's arch-nemesis. The internet exploded, and 50 Cent, he crashed out, publicly, aggressively, emotionally, and now he's threatening to go nuclear just to stop it. Let's break it all down, from the betrayal to the beef, to the billion-dollar battle for BMF. Please do not forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. When BMF premiered, it wasn't just another crime drama. It was a story of the streets, gritty, raw, and personal. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson poured blood, sweat, and vision into the show, carefully crafting a tale that honored the legacy of Big Meech, the drug kingpin turned urban legend. It wasn't just business, it was personal. 50 was fighting to protect Meech's story, his brand, and the truth behind it all. He took Lil Meech, Meech's real-life son, and gave him a breakout role that would change his life. He gave Big Meech a platform while he was locked behind bars. And most importantly, he told the story right. But in a move that's sending shockwaves through the industry, Big Meech has just inked a massive $120 million deal with Rick Ross. Yes, that Rick Ross. To produce a new series based on the same life that 50 already turned into gold. And if you know 50 Cent, you already know he did not take that lightly. Rumors started swirling weeks before the bombshell announcement. Word on the street was that Rick Ross was quietly developing a new television project focused on the drug game, but with a unique twist. Sources said it had a familiar Detroit feel to it. Some even whispered Meech's name behind closed doors. But nobody wanted to believe that Big Meech would dare cross 50 Cent like that. Not after everything 50 did. But the whispers turned into shouts after Rick Ross sat down in an explosive interview and casually dropped a nuclear name. There's a legend whose story I'm about to bring to life. $120 million type of story. Real street legacy. Real Detroit roots. He didn't say the name, but everyone knew. And when Big Meech dropped a statement shortly after confirming the deal, the internet went crazy. Much love to 50 for the platform he gave me. But this is a new chapter. Rick's vision aligns with mine in a way that brings my legacy to new heights. That's all it took. 50 Cent crashed out. You could almost hear the walls shake when 50 hit Instagram. He started posting cryptic messages, aggressive memes, and then full-on declarations of war. He called Rick Ross a fake, a parasitic opportunist, and even accused him of stealing another man's story for clout. But what really shocked fans was how 50 turned his anger toward Big Meech himself. I held it down when nobody did. I put your son on. I made you a star from behind bars. And this how you repay me? Nah, this ain't loyalty. This treachery. It was the first time 50 publicly dissed Big Meech. And it sent a clear message. The gloves are off. If there's one thing Rick Ross loves more than money, it's trolling 50 Cent. And when Meech's announcement dropped, Rosie wasted no time. He posted a video sipping Belaire, laughing, and holding what appeared to be a printed out script titled BMF, The Real Truth. Sometimes it takes a boss to tell a boss story. The real way, not the TV version. The internet exploded with memes, reactions, and chaos. And Ross didn't stop there. He promised fans that his version of BMF would go deeper, show more truth, and include the side 50 never touched. Insiders say Ross even secured never-before-seen footage from Big Meech's early days and plans to incorporate interviews with ex-members of the BMF crew who refused to talk to 50. This isn't just competition. This is war. Why did Big Meech flip? This is the $1 million, or rather, $120 million question. Why would Big Meech switch sides? The streets say it's more than money. Allegedly, Meech felt 50 sanitized the BMF story. He wanted more rawness, more realness, more Detroit. Some sources claim Meech felt boxed in by STARZ, and Ross offered him not just more cash, but more control. He'd be involved creatively as an executive producer. And unlike STARZ, Rick Ross reportedly promised full streaming rights, global syndication, and even a biopic film deal tied to the series. But others believe it's revenge, slow and cold. There's long been whispers that 50 and Big Meech had creative clashes behind the scenes. Some say 50 tried to own too much of the BMF brand, and that Meech wasn't happy seeing Lil Meech's name in headlines more than his own. Now with Ross, he gets the spotlight and the bag. 50's not sitting still. Sources close to the mogul say he's calling in lawyers, business execs, and TV insiders to block the Rick Ross project. He's allegedly filing cease and desist orders, claiming exclusive rights to Big Meech's life story. He's digging through contracts, pulling every string he can, and threatening lawsuits that could freeze Ross's production before single camera rolls. And 50 being 50, he's doing it loud. You can't tell the same story twice. This ain't Hollywood, it's the streets. There's only one BMF, and it's mine. But Ross clapped back with legal receipts of his own.